Okay, so App Orchid, they've partnered with Google Cloud, and it seems like they're aiming to make data more accessible, more usable for businesses. They're calling this new thing an Insights Accelerator. And it sounds like a pretty big deal. So imagine being able to just ask like simple questions, in plain English, like what's causing customer churn, or what can we expect for sales next quarter? And boom, you get instant answers. No need to wait for reports or learn complex query languages. Pretty cool, right? But how does it actually work? Well, there are a few key pieces to this puzzle. First, you've got App Orchid's Easy Answers platform. They're all about decision intelligence, which is basically helping businesses move from just, sitting on data to actually using it to make smart decisions, turning raw data into actionable insights. Then you've got Google Cloud's Cortex framework. This is kind of like the backbone of the whole thing. It helps organize and manage all that data, especially from those big enterprise systems like SAP or Salesforce, the ones that companies use to run their entire operations. So it's like setting up a really solid foundation for your data strategy and the brains of the operation. That's where Google's Gemini AI comes in. Gemini is this really versatile AI. It can understand and respond in natural language. So instead of needing to know complicated code, you can just ask your questions in plain English. So how does it all come together? Well, Easy Answers sits on top of that Cortex framework and uses Gemini's AI power to let users ask those natural language questions, and then it delivers answers in a way that people can actually use. We're talking reports, dashboards, even specific recommendations. It's like having an AI data analyst available 24/7. And here's the kicker. App Orchid is saying Easy Answers can deliver these insights incredibly fast, like in seconds, not hours or days. They're using some serious big data technology to make that happen. So think about that for a second. You could respond to market changes almost instantly, catch problems before they become disasters, and spot opportunities you might have missed otherwise. It's all about being agile and making decisions in real time. And App Orchid is really pushing this idea of breaking down data silos. So instead of information being stuck in different departments, Easy Answers can pull from all sorts of sources, contracts, emails, presentations, even sensor data to give you a complete picture. It's about making data accessible to everyone, not just the data scientists. So anyone from marketing to sales to operations can ask their own questions and get the insights they need to make better decisions. Of course, when you're talking about AI, handling your data accuracy is super important. App Orchid is claiming a 99.8% accuracy rate for its text-to-SQL conversion, which is basically turning your plain English questions into something a database can understand. That's pretty impressive, and it's way higher than what some other companies are claiming. It's not just giving you a random answer. Easy Answers explains its insights, so you can see the logic behind it and feel confident that you're not just getting some AI hallucination. They're also saying that using Easy Answers can cut down the time spent on data prep by up to 85%. Compared to traditional methods, that's a huge time saver, and it means companies can start getting value from their data much faster. And to show, this isn't just for the big tech companies out there. They're highlighting use cases across all sorts of industries. In financial services, it's about identifying contract risks and saving money on legal costs. In retail, they're talking about optimizing customer acquisition and marketing spend. There are even examples of how it's being used to optimize things like, solar farm wash schedules and predicting equipment problems at utility companies. It's all over the place. But what really caught my eye is this thing they call probabilistic ontologies. Sounds complicated, but it basically means App Orchid is hinting at the ability to not just analyze what's already happened, but to predict what's likely to happen in the future. That's some next level stuff, right? And it could have huge implications for everything from planning to risk management. And this is just the beginning. There's this whole world of AI agents out there, and App Orchid is positioning themselves to be a major player in that space. But what App Orchid and Google Cloud are doing here, it's actually really interesting. They're kind of democratizing access to this really advanced analytics and AI. So tools that were once only available to those huge corporations are now becoming accessible to smaller businesses. It's like they're leveling the playing field, giving those smaller companies a chance to compete and innovate using data in ways that they just couldn't before. And this brings us to this whole world of AI agents. Everyone's talking about AI agents these days, and App Orchid is putting themselves right in the middle of it all, especially when it comes to agents that need to work with all that structured data you find in databases. Imagine an AI agent that not only understands your company's data, but can actually take action based on what it finds. Like maybe it automatically tweaks your marketing campaigns based on what your customers are doing right now. Will these tools eventually replace human analysts completely? Or, and this is what I think is more likely, will they just enhance our capabilities? Maybe we'll see the emergence of a new kind of hybrid role that combines the best of both human and artificial intelligence. It's still early days, but this partnership between App Orchid and Google Cloud gives us a glimpse of what that future might look like. And one thing's for sure, the world of data analytics is changing fast, and AI is a major driving force. Companies that embrace these new technologies and find ways to incorporate them into their workflows are going to be the ones that succeed. So what does this all mean for you? We'll wrap up with some key takeaways and things to think about as this technology keeps developing right after this. So what does all this mean for you, the listener? Whether you're a CEO, a data analyst, or just someone who's curious about AI and data, there are some big takeaways from this App Orchid Google Cloud partnership. First, the barrier to entry for advanced analytics is getting lower tools, like easy answers or making it possible for more people to access and understand complex data without needing to be a coding expert. It's like having a translator for your data, one that speaks plain English. This is a huge opportunity for businesses and individuals to really level up their data skills and start making more informed decisions. It's not just about having data anymore, it's about understanding it and using it to your advantage. Second, the way we interact with data is changing. We're moving away from those complicated dashboards and reports and towards a more conversational, a more intuitive way of working with data. Instead of digging through spreadsheets, you could just ask your data a question and get a clear answer. This opens up a whole new level of collaboration where different teams and departments can easily share insights and work together to solve problems. And finally, the pace of innovation in this space is just incredible. New tools and technologies are popping up all the time, and AI capabilities are constantly evolving. So the future of data analytics is full of potential, but it also means we need to be ready to adapt and learn new skills to keep up. This App Orchid and Google Cloud partnership shows us a future where data is more accessible, understandable, and actionable than ever before. It's a future where AI helps us make smarter, faster decisions and unlock the true potential of our data. The question is, are you ready to be a part of it?